the older you get, the more you see, like, the reason why people forgetting the past of Durham is so important is not just because the kids don't care, no, because they're being told not to revere their history. My name is Zaid Malik Shakur, and the role I play in the community is instructor. I come from a family of educators, and that's what we do. I had to teach history in 4th grade one year, and I said, okay, if we're gonna teach history, let's teach the history of Durham, where you're from. Because the kids, when you tell them about like pride and you have some pride in yourself, it's like, well, for what? I'm from East Durham. And that's where it stops for them. And it's like, yeah, but you don't understand what East Durham is, man. East Durham is history, it's culture. But you don't know that because nobody's ever told you that. It's always been, Columbus did this, and then slavery, gloss over that, and then civil rights, 2 pages, and then, okay, the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no focus on Durham. There's a lot of things that are happening. And not to make it a race thing, a black thing. I'm a black man, so it's gonna be that. In this town right now, it's a black thing for me because I teach my black children. So I wanted to go, okay, well, what if our kids had some understanding about where they live? I see an encroachment, for lack of a better word, into downtown by white business owners. Like I see the push for an economic jump into downtown. I see them trying to make that Main Street strip like something that's really something to talk about, which I can't really be mad at. Gentrification isn't bad because the houses are beautiful. The renovations of downtown and the hookups in the restaurants is great. There's more nightlife in Durham, yeah. Problem is you get a certain crowd when there's enough of them that want to start acting like America would be greater if you weren't downtown. If we could do away with that, then gentrification wouldn't even be a bad word. It would be really renovation. When your mother can't go down to the same areas that she's always gone down to without someone harassing her for being there, that's a queen in Durham. You gonna tell her where she can't go? No. Who are you? You're not even from here. You're from Michigan somewhere, Ohio, Kansas. It's this concept that comes from places where there aren't a lot of us, or there isn't an issue where they spend a lot of time around. And they bring that energy with this new leadership that's fostering that. Black Durham is being pushed, and we don't see it. We're being pushed. Because if we're not in these traditional neighborhoods, then where do we go? You know the neighborhoods we can't afford, those same people. So where did they go? Where'd they go? There's a concept where you can be pro-black and not be anti-white. You can be for your people, for the betterment of your people, and not unjustly blame anything else. There's a whole lot of blame to be placed, but some of it is misplaced. And the more you have whites, blacks, Hispanics, Asians, the more you have the same diverse picture of America, or at least of Durham, represented on the street, then the better. You know, the elders, the lessons they give you when you're 5 years old resonate when you're 18. They sit when you're 25. They take hold when you're 30. 25 is where you go, 30 is where you go, I had no idea, I don't know anything. And then, okay, so feed me. Because you have all these notions of what it is, and then you hit 30, and this was told to me by Queen Sharon, who's now passed. When you turn 30, a light's gonna go on, and you're gonna go, wow, I didn't know anything. Hayti can't turn into the community center. It has to be Hayti Historical, it has to. Phoenix Square, Phoenix Crossing, those are black developments, man. They can't be turned into such and such so-and-so and so-and-so and such and such. They have to be maintained. It is what it is, man. You know, it's the dilemma of being black in America, and it is what it is in 2018.